Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a quick and easy get ready with me on this look right here. It is just my go-to everyday look when I want to look put together, but I'm not wearing that much makeup. So if you are interested in to see how I got this from foundation to eyes and all that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, let's get started with this really quick get ready with me. I'm going to start off with my NARS Pure Tinted, what is it? The Tinted Moisturizer, Pure Radiant. I love this stuff, guys, and this is just my quick and easy, like everyday, like kind of like on the weekend look. So I just take the Tinted Moisturizer in between my hands and I'm literally just gonna apply this to my skin like a moisturizer. It's not pretty, it's not perfect. I'm literally just gonna rub this everywhere and really kind of massage it into my skin. It's just the best way I've found to apply it to give the coverage that I want. You can put, you know, use it with a brush or a sponge or anything like that, and it'll still give you a good coverage, but initially, I love to just kind of rub it into my skin and really get it to melt in there and look like skin and give, like I said, the coverage that I want, because it's light coverage, but buildable. So you can pretty much build it to like medium, but you know, some days you just don't need all that coverage and you just don't want to, you know, kind of go crazy. So it's going to cover the majority of my issues. You know, like I have some uneven, you know, skin tone, and I don't really have any blemishes to cover, because if I did, I wouldn't be wearing the tinted moisturizer. You know, I would go for something a little bit heavier, but just to even out my skin tone and just to kind of give it that glow, that's what I go for. I have that on. Now, if I want to spot conceal, I'm just gonna pull up my MAC palette and the Morphe concealer brush that I told you guys. And if there's anything that I feel I need to cover up, like here I have just a little, it's actually a scratch, that I needed to cover. And if I feel like something isn't blended, you know, like around, I will kind of go in and like, this is just what I do. I will spot conceal if there's something that needs to be done, but for the most part, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So then we're going to go in with under eye concealer. This is the IT Cosmetics Full Coverage Bye Bye Under Eyes. This is the original one, not the illuminating one. I take a small amount on my ring fingers, and this, I'm just gonna warm up between the two. And we're gonna apply this under eyes, because the majority, like for me, where I need my concealer and my coverage is under my eyes to cover up any dark circles or anything. And I don't typically take it down. Really, this product, it is heavier, but when you blend it out with the Beauty Blender and you warm it up in between your fingers first, it really becomes just like skin. It's really a concealer I love using with this tinted moisturizer, because it is a bit more full coverage. So whatever the tinted moisturizer doesn't cover, this will come in and kind of do like a two-step, so you don't really have to worry. So we just blend that concealer in very easily. This Forest sponge works beautifully. It is probably one of the best products or sponges that I have tried in a really long time. So we have that on. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set. I'm not gonna set my whole face because I still want the glow. So I'm gonna take my Ulta banana powder with the same sponge. I'm gonna just tap this in there, get some powder on here, and I'm gonna press this under my eyes and kind of down my T-zone a little bit, because that's where I get oily. You know, we get oily in our T-zone. Again, I don't want to take away the glow from this, so I'm not going to set my whole face, but I'm going to just set under my eyes and my T-zone. And because you're using the sponge, it keeps it very light, very, you know, it's not going to just make it fully powdery. It's amazing. Try it, guys. I'm going to go in and bronze really quick. This is just the Ulta Cool bronzer that I love. I just have them sitting out, and when you don't want to think about it, this is what I reach for. So I'm just going to blend my bronzer quickly with my Tom Ford brush. And like I've said prior to this video about the tinted moisturizer, it's the kind of product that looks better as the day goes on. You know, and this happens to me every time. I'll put it on, and I'm not gonna say I don't like my makeup, because I do, but I find that as the day wears on, my makeup looks better. And this looks better as it settles into your skin more, and your natural oils come out, and it really gives it that glow. It's beautiful. So, before I highlight, I'm going to do blush because I'm going to use a cream highlight. Now, normally I don't want to do, you know, like full on like highlight, but for the sake of this video, I will. This is just my MAC Peachy Keen blush, which I love because it is a very kind of a glowier blush, and it gives like a really nice look. It works really well with the bronzer and the highlight and everything. It just gives my skin some life. Normally I would just do bronzer and highlight, but for the sake, like I said, I'm doing this. So now I'm going to take this. Now normally I would use a separate sponge for my highlighter, but I only have this one that I wet, so I'm just gonna go for it. So this is the sponge again, and then this is the Becca cream highlighter. I'm gonna just work the tip of this in here, and we're going to apply this right across the top of our cheekbones. And it's beautiful. I'm going to tap it, yes, I could do it with my finger, right here. And then if you see, I'm just going to like use the viewfinder for this side. You could just see that glow, how beautiful it is. Guys, I hope you have gotten this highlighter. It's so amazing. So that is pretty much it for the face. I am going to quickly do the eyes, which is probably the star of this look, is what I talked about, is that 2 eyeshadow look that I love. So I'm just going to go in. This is my MAC Lay and Low paint pot. It's pretty much the same color as my skin tone, which I love. It's going to just give me a great, easy, you know, even tone base to work with. It's not going to put down any color or, you know, change the pigment of the shadows. It's just basically your skin tone. So have that on. And then we're going to bust out our Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries palette. And exactly like I told you guys in my favorites video, that's how I'm going to apply these shadows. So I'm going to take the shade Gala right here, which is just like the lighter of the 2 colors, with a Morphe M502 brush. And I'm going to place this all over. We're going to place this in the crease, up to the brow bone. We're not going to worry about highlighting or anything, because it's not really like a highlighted typical eye look at all. And we're just gonna place this all over the crease, work it all the way. You can, you know, if you get it on your lid, it's fine. Nothing's going to be perfect. You just really wanna work this color into the crease. Even though it's all over, you can pick up a little bit more and just work that into the crease. So that's done. Then we're gonna take this Target brush, the Sonia Kashuk one, which I think they do still make it. It just doesn't look like this. I'm going to Target today, and I will see if they, I think they do. So I'm gonna take this color Splurge, which again is the darker of the 2, and I'm gonna work my brush in it and really tap it off. And then what I'm going to do, okay, the brush has shed on my face, which is fine. Got that off. I'm gonna put this all over my lid, which is kind of defeating the purpose, I guess, for this look, but trust me guys, it's going to give the best multi-dimensional look. And you wouldn't think it because they're just these basic brown colors, you know, but when you're applying it with this brush, there's something about it. It gives you like just this you know, multi-dimensional smoky, not smoky, but like neutral crease look, I guess. It's perfection. So I'm just going to work that on my lid and then a little bit in the crease. And that is the eye look. That's it, guys. I will, I'm gonna do my brows and my lashes, and I will be back. We'll finish off the under eyes and then lips. Okay, guys, I'm back. I did my brows and I did my, I glued on my lashes. I did that all off camera. So now we can finish off the lower lash line. We are going to take our pencil brush. We're going to go in with the Splurge shade, which again, if you remember, that was the darker shade. And we're just gonna smudge this under our eyes to give it some definition, because even though it's a very simple look, you know, 2 colors, you still want to kind of connect it and make it look uniform, because the whole idea of the look is to give your eyes that no makeup look. So it looks like you're wearing like 5 shadows, but it's really only 2. And I'm not going to put anything in my waterline or anything. We're just going to keep that there. But I am going to put some lower lash mascara just because we still want to define it. You know, because we are, anytime you put shadow under your lash line, you want to put a little bit of mascara just to define it so that it doesn't get lost. So, did that. That is the eye look. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you can see, it's just the 2 colors on the lid. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, make sure it looks somewhat normal. I mean, that's it. That's the look that I've been doing and I've been wearing, and I really, really love it. It doesn't, like I said, doesn't look like much, but it's very pretty. And we're just gonna finish off our lips. This is just my Chanel Rouge Cocoa Gloss in 722. And that's my look. That's like my everyday out the door, you know, like my everyday go-to look. That's probably what I'm gonna call this. You can see it's just really pretty. I'll get this out of the way. But the cheeks are, you know, our skin is fresh and glowy, and our cheeks are, you know, highlighted and contoured, but it's not too overdone. So if you enjoyed this look, please give this video a thumbs up. If you aren't already, please hit the subscribe button down below so you'll be subscribed to my channel and you can watch all my new videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.